What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick Met2 here, giving you the January 28th Raw review, my thoughts, my opinions, and what's really going on in the world of the WWE Universe. So let's get down into this. Coming in after the momentum, whether you hate it, like I saw on Twitter, if you hated the Royal Rumble, if you liked it or whatnot, the thing about it, which works for the WWE, is they gave it momentum. A whole lot of momentum. And whether it's hate or it's cheering, the W brought out a reaction from you, and that's momentum they could build on. So I had really great hopes that the momentum will be sustained during this Raw. So never mind all that. Let's get into it. The first thing of the night, you get a little Rocky video package to see the people that ain't see the pay-per-view last night to tell them that The Rock walked out the champion in Phoenix, Arizona. And then you get the blah 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 and welcome to the Raw by JR by Michael Cole and whatnot. And then you get CM Punk, the Cult of Personality theme hits. He comes out, he is pissed. He's throwing everybody, he's telling everybody he gets screwed, which he rightfully did. He gets screwed like no other last night, but it's just that type of promo where he's saying he's screwed. He told Rock that the belt was rightfully his, which he really was, because Rock has no authority to restart matches. And after that, after the promo, during with their promo, Vince McMahon came out and told them that he's not here to rain on CM Punk's parade, and that later tonight there will be a personal performance review with Paul Heyman at the end of the night. And so that's over. Then you get the first match of the night was Antonio Cesaro or Randy Orton. It was okay match. Like, I'm tired of seeing this match. It's like the third, fourth time we've seen it in the past month. Like, can Cesaro face somebody new? Like, can we get him with Kofi Kingston or Wade Barrett? Can we get champion versus champion? Can we get something new? I'm tired of seeing Randy Orton. And I really pointed out on Twitter the things that have been, thing that has been mostly like, what's the word? Like, not really seen, from my point of view, not really seen because of Punk's reign. What the hell happened to Randy Orton? This dude was main eventing. Now he's stuck with Antonio Cesaro. He's not even in the picture for the world title. Hope maybe that'll change. Elimination Chamber in WrestleMania. But Randy Orton, he fell from grace. But you can really see that IWC whole lot's complaining that Randy Orton Cena takes up the top spots, and to Randy Orton, Corey, that he is the one that says that he doesn't want the top. He wants to go heel so badly, so maybe WWE Creative lets him go heel for the road to WrestleMania run. All right, second match, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you straight up, this Raw was like the Twilight Zone. I was sucked in. I was dry. If it wasn't for my friends on Twitter, thank God for them. I'd probably be like the image of a vulture coming at me at my neck, because this Raw was awful, and I mean awful. I'm just going to off the top of my head. I don't have nothing written down, nothing. But thing I also remember, it was the Raw Roulette tonight. Yeah, it was the Raw Roulette. So we had, spinning thing like that. Cody Rhodes, he got a match. Oh yeah, see, that's the second match. See, that came to my head. It was Wade Barrett. He was with Vicky Guerrero, and he spun the wheel, and it came out to play his choice. So they going to feed off from what happened last night at the Rumble. Wade Barrett picked Bo Dallas from NXT. So him and Bo Dallas go at it. It was pretty decent. It was a decent match. Wade Barrett's a very good worker. I hope he gets catapulted after he drops the Intercontinental Championship soon. I hope he gets catapulted to the main event. And but the surprise was Wade Barrett was going for the Chris Hero style elbow, and when he goes for it, Bo Dallas scoop slam, 1, 2, 3 on Barrett. So maybe he's trying to go here with the whole Maven Undertaker Circa 2002 angle here, but I really like Bo Dallas, and I hope Wade Barrett gets the main event soon. All right. Next up, you get Cody Rhodes with Vicky Guerrero, and he gets, I think it was GM choice. It was something with John Cena was his opponent. I didn't really watch it because I heard John Cena's music. I don't like John Cena, and I didn't want to hit pandering. So I went to see the Nets clean real quick. I'm a Nets hater. I was hoping they'd lose to the Magic tonight, but the Heat will get y'all on Wednesday. I went to the Nets game for like 2 minutes. I come back, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I come back, John Cena already won. So you telling me Cody Rhodes gets squashed too? But then he goes on with the promo a little bit. Actually, this is the thing about John Cena. I like when he has a little twist in his character, like a little aggression. We like to see that from time to time. He told everybody that he was making his announcement that he's going after the WWE Championship. Typical. And he said that The Rock got the better of him last year, but this time it won't. And I think he even said something about that The Rock was even privileged to hold his jock strap, so it was a little twist, and that's what I like to see. Just a little aggression I've seen, and not this whole pandering to the crowd saying, I love WWE. I love it. This is my job. I don't want to see that. I want to see some aggression out of Cena. Other than that, I forgot. It was a whole bunch of nonsense today. Brodus Clay and Lord Tensai had a dance off, and Lord Tensai came out in lingerie. Talking about a fall from grace. Lord Tensai was packaged as the next natural disaster. This nigga's wearing lingerie and competing on main event. Like, they just dropped the ball on this dude heavy. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't even left Japan if he asked them what they had planned for him. And then you had that, and I also like to say Cameron Naomi might be the most perfect ass in WWE history. You have to see it. Them shorts. Whew. So after that, and you had the 3-man. Oh, then Rock came out to celebrate, and he was, Rock. You heard one Rock. You heard. If you ever hear one Rock promo, you heard them all. So it was just basically Rock promo saying thank you, finally we back and all that. And then CM Punk comes out and tells him that that Rock should give him the belt and say, here, Mr. Punk, thank you. I thought that was clever. And then the Rock, Rock, like he said, if you really want the belt, be a man and come get it for me. And he called him a little bitch. And CM Punk gradually makes his way down to the stage, and like the masculine mind he is, he says, I'm not going to do things on your terms. We're going to do things on my terms. And he said he's going to revoke his rematch clause at Elimination Chamber 3 weeks away. And Punk also gave the Austin salute to the crowd. Which I think those two, they're really trying to like push the edge of PG since they're so good at promos and mic work. So we get that, and then we get a tables match between Sheamus and Cena. It was a good match. It was a good match for the time they allowed. It was nice. It was decent. It wasn't something to go home and boast about. It was just good for filler. Sheamus won with a white noise through a table through the corner. So both of the Rhodes Scholars lost today. Oh no! See, that reminds me. Early before in John Cena's promo, I forgot this. John Cena's promo, the Shield came out, attacked him. Sheamus came out, they attacked him too. Ryback came out, they attacked. So the credibility that the Shield's been losing, like the momentum has all been gained tonight. So hopefully they have an elimination style, war game style, an elimination between the Shield and Cena, Sheamus, and Ryback. That was very dominating by the Shield, right? And then after the Sheamus and Sandown match, we get a match. We get a little interaction with Y2J and Ziggler to play off their feud. AJ Lee says, "What you doing here?" Fired, and Vicky Guerrero, who might be turning face. You have to see it in her eye, like Vicky Guerrero might be turning face. Vicky Guerrero saying she gave Chris Jericho a new contract, and then they roll the wheel and they get a strange Bellafellows match and whatnot. And so they got put against the team of Hell No. It was a good match. Again, filler. This is mostly a filler Raw to get you to the pay-per-view. So it was a good match. Chris Jericho looks good in the ring. Ziggler still look good. They did their little spots, and then Team Hell, the further dissension probably into a WrestleMania 29 match happened. They push each other, and then Chris Jericho slaps Kane on the back, leaves the ring to leave Ziggler take the choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Kane picks up the victory. But then it all came down to the final program of the night. The personal performance review by Vince McMahon to Paul Heyman. Vince McMahon has telling everybody that he has very concrete evidence that Paul Heyman is behind the Shield and should be fired for lying against to the audience. So, and Paul Heyman goes, he said, you know what, I'm a liar. I lie every day in my life. It was Paul Heyman still. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. I was a Paul Heyman guy for school. I was a Paul Heyman guy in middle school. I saw the greatness in him. Paul Heyman is a genius. He's still one of the best promos ever. And so he tells Vince, says, you know what, since you think I'm lying, let's play the evidence. And to my knowledge, I said this on Twitter. I said I think Brad Maddox will be, since he was with the camera, so where would they get it? So it was Brad Maddox. He was with Paul Heyman. He's telling Brad Maddox that he hires the Shield whenever he comes. See, here's the thing. I don't think the Shield actually works for Paul Heyman. I think they're like paid mercenaries. If you hear the vocabulary, he said he pays them whenever they need him. He's not saying they come whenever we ask. So I think they're still mercenary. I think the independent group. And then he tells him that you gotta learn a lesson, kid. And basically, Brad Maddox gets beat in the dark. And then Paul Heyman denies it, saying that's not his accident and whatnot. So Vince McMahon says, with concrete evidence, I'm a half. And he goes, you're I tried to do Brock Lesnar. You heard it. Brock Lesnar comes out. And I knew something big was happening because if you watch Raw, like the first 2 hours, it was commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial. And even on the 9:59 time, around that time, you saw like the end of the show logo, you saw that put in. So I was like, oh, something big must be happening, because they did that last year when Undertaker came back, when Triple H was about to fight John Laurinaitis. So yeah, Brock Lesnar came out. He's telling Paul, I got this, Paul. He looks up to Vince, and he gives Vince McMahon a F5. F5 to Vince for the Phoenix Screwjob, which he rightfully deserves. So we have mostly the rest of the Rhodes to WrestleMania has his first brick, the first 2 set bricks planted. I'm pretty sure this will lead to a Triple H and Brock Lesnar confrontation coming soon, maybe next week. You also got CM Punk with Rock at Elimination Chamber. You have John Cena messing with the Shield for a little bit before his program, whoever the champion will be. I hope it's a triple threat. So that was your basic Raw review right there. It wasn't a pretty show. Like, if you watch this, just don't watch Raw. Please don't watch Raw. I'm giving you everything you need to know. Raw was horrible today. It was god awful. It was time consuming. Like, 3 hours is really not enough. You really feel like a vulture. Like, I was ready to. Well, I'm giving this Raw a 5.8. It wasn't good. Even the CM Punk and. It was just 5. I'm gonna give this a 4.8. This Raw was horrible. If it wasn't for Brock Lesnar and the Shield and CM Punk, I'm probably giving this a 2. This Raw was horrible. Hopefully WWE has better booking. This is Nick Met2 giving you the Raw review for January 28th, 2013. Please like, subscribe, try to get my subscribers up, bringing my thoughts. I had a few people comment on my Royal Rumble video. I'm like, this, thank you for the appreciation, the love, because my first video. I love to talk to wrestling, but with anybody. I love to talk wrestling with anybody. Most of my friends don't talk about it, only like 2 of them. So around the world, internet, if you see my views, write them in your comments. We could talk about wrestling all day. It's your boy Nick Met2 here. Peace.